It's so important to have open and healthy communication with our children. I can't begin to emphasize how important that is. How important it is for us to listen and to be non-judgmental and non-reactive, to show lots of empathy and to never criticize. A young man came to the Prophet ﷺ and he said, Ya Rasulullah, give me permission to commit zina. I want you to imagine if your child came to you and said, Ammi, Abu, I want to commit zina. Imagine what your reaction, if there was a camera on your face, what would your reaction be like? And so when we're reactive, do you know what happens? When we overreact and we don't react in a calm manner, our children will never tell us anything again. But look how the Prophet ﷺ dealt with the situation. Did he get angry? No. Did he yell at the young boy? Not at all. Did he scold him? No. Did he shame him? No. He explained to him. He spoke to him in a manner where he could understand that that's not right and that's not what we do. And so be non-reactive, be non-judgmental. Because guess what? If your children can't come and talk to you, unfortunately, they're going to find someone in school that they're going to talk to and get all the wrong advice from. So it's so important that we listen to our children and that we don't react and that we're non-judgmental and that we never dismiss their feelings, because the Prophet ﷺ never made someone feel like their feelings didn't matter. He never dismissed anyone's feeling. He was always very attentive. He gave them their full attention, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And you have to ask how you can help, how you can make them feel better. What is it that you can do? And then actually follow through and do it. And that leads us to our next key to fostering our children's emotional health, and that's trust. And trust is built in small moments of connection. Show your children that you are there for them no matter what. Respond to their bids for connection. What's so important about building trust is to believe them when they tell you something. You know, one of the most disturbing and heartbreaking things I've ever heard is when a young sister came to me and told me she was a victim of sexual abuse. And subhanAllah, that wasn't the most disturbing part, and I know that's very shocking. The most disturbing part is when she said, I finally gained enough courage to tell my mother. And when I did, she said that I was lying. SubhanAllah. Don't do that. Believe your children when they tell you something, especially something like that. That's something that most children don't make up. And you'd be surprised at the statistics and how many children are abused in different ways by very close family members and friends. So always believe your children. And don't be dismissive. You know, one of the beautiful things that the Prophet ﷺ tells us about Khadija is that she believed in me when other people didn't. Be like that for your children. Build that trust.